The new Max series Lanterns is about to film next month, and a villain has been cast. But I also wonder about the darker mystery that is embedded in this series that will tie into the rest of the DCU.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's light!
The Lantern series follows a new recruit John Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. Chandler has been cast to play Hal Jordan. In the DCU, Hal Jordan is a veteran hero who has been a Green Lantern for quite some time. And it is rumored that Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner will make an appearance at some point in Lanterns. But the main Lantern is going to be John Stewart. Pierre plays John Stewart, who will be a much more recent addition to the Green Lantern Corps in this continuity and will be shown the ropes by Hal Jordan.
This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU.
Now, a while back, there were some high-profile scoopers who alluded that the darker mystery would actually be something that was introduced in the comics a while ago. And this comic book would be Justice League New Frontier. Actor Paul Scheer, who may have been at the announcement for DCU's Chapter 1, posted this: after James Gunn's big DC official announcement, something tells me maybe it's a good time to revisit this. And he shares a picture of the comic book cover, DC The New Frontier by Darwin Cook. And James Gunn happened to share this post on his Instagram. Now, this is a different type of Justice League tale, and with an ultimate villain that is definitely different than Zack Snyder's Justice League, which had Steppenwolf leading up to an eventual Darkseid villain. The New Frontier is an Elseworld story about the superheroes of Earth banding together to fight the Center, an ancient horror. Now, within the New Frontier story, Martian Manhunter and Batman were investigating a string of violent crimes that eventually leads to the Center's involvement. And what's interesting is that James Gunn, Peter Safran had actually revealed that they were making a Green Lantern TV series. Safran described the show as a terrestrial-based investigation story, inspired by the likes of True Detective. But within this investigation, they will find this ancient horror on Earth, which could be the same ancient horror in DC's The New Frontier, the Center. The New Frontier also has the character Rick Flag Sr. One of the many stories in the comics, the Creature Commandos was actually tasked to investigate a dinosaur island, which is the same dinosaur island that's in the New Frontier, the Center itself. Now, it's not clear if the Center is actually going to be in this, because they did cast the villain in this series. Ulrich Thomsen has been tapped to recur in the HBO Warner Bros. TV and DC Studios series Lanterns as DC supervillain Sinestro. Sinestro is a former Green Lantern who turned rogue and is described as ruthless yet undeniably charming. Sinestro's manipulative nature drives his enduring obsession with his former mentee, Hal Jordan. And with this little tease of a grander story, because Sinestro's involved, we gotta know that this Earth-based mystery must have came from the cosmos. Because why would Lanterns be investigating something on Earth that is just a murder? You know there's something bigger here. It could be the tease of the Center being literal center of this DCU, maybe even the thread that connects it all together. Who knows? And because shooting starts next month, I can't wait to see the first official images of what Chandler and Pierre and Sinestro are going to look like in their official suit reveals. And I love the fan art for the Green Lantern so far. I think they look great in those suits, but I'm going to guess it's going to be a little bit more loose fitting, more like jackets, kind of like Guy Gardner's suit in Superman. But what do you think the dark mystery in Lanterns is going to be? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.